Today on What's Trending, we've got someone who's no stranger to fire. She's a businesswoman, activist, artist, and a reality star. But above all, she's a force. From her early days in Nassau to making noise across Europe, Asia, and now the U.S., Fredia Major is not just building a brand, she's creating a movement. Bahamian and bold, she stirred things up in Baddies Caribbean, launched her music, and shown us a perspective many haven't seen. Dia, welcome to What's Trending. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Dia, let's talk representation.
Okay.
Now, coming into Baddies Caribbean, carrying that Bahamian flag, what did you want people to see when they saw you on that screen?
Well, what I had in mind was really for people to, because for instance, the Bahamian dialect, the Bahamian tongue isn't a known tongue around the world. When they come here, they think we sound like Jamaican. So my idea to get on an international platform, knowing that it was known, my biggest motive of going there was for one to have the Bahamas knowing what's going on for the local community, things such as, things that I fight for, such as police reform, those type of stuff, and then also just getting our accent melted into the airs of an international community. Whether I could have fight, whether I could have this, or whether I couldn't, the point is, if I going down screaming Bahamas. You understand what I'm saying?
Period.
And they hear the accent, so now when I go places around the States, when they hear me talk, they're not even looking my way. When they turn around, they know it's me because now they're getting more used to our sound and our accent, which is gonna further, help the rake and scrape community, the Bahamian community. Anybody that speaks or raps in a Bahamian accent is no longer gonna be hot on the air.
Now, there's been talk among fans and other cast members, like you mentioned, your accent, your dialect, and how that influenced how people understood you. Do you feel that you were ever misrepresented because of your accent or your dialect?
Not because of the accent and the dialect. I feel like when it comes to filming, there's a lot of things that are not understood from the audience. So when it comes to filming, the misrepresentation would have been on the filming and the editing end. But as far as my dialect and my accent, I feel like that excuse was kind of made up by the females that were there, because if they had co-signed me as an island girl, where they're from, we're exotic. So if they had co-signed me, it would have put their brands at risk to be overtaken. You get what I'm saying? So if you notice on the show, females take sides. They make crews, they make duos, they make trios. I mostly stood alone. I had my friends here and there, but the accent, I think it felt like a barrier for me, because when I spoke to them, I would have to code switch.
Okay.
Because if I say something, everything is what. Instead of them making the effort to understand my dialect and understand my lingo, it was like, okay, I got a code switch. So I don't think that the accent really created a barrier for the audience, because at the end of the day, any narrative could be changed. And even when leaving the show, my mission was to make it understood why I was there and what I was there for. Pushing the It's Dia brand, the Bahamas, and not Baddies, because at the end of the day, Baddies services Natalie Nunn. When she goes home, she eats off of that. I'm a businesswoman, so I understand that. So I never intended to continue my career. That's why I walked away from the show when they was playing in my face. Okay, I've done what I needed to do, now I'm out, because I'm not gonna continue to be servicing somebody. I'm not gonna continue to make you rich, even though I'm grateful for the opportunity and I appreciate it, but I left because I felt unappreciated for my culture, felt used, and I knew that I would have had to rub shoulders and do all those extra things just to be loved and accepted, and I don't believe in conforming for anything, so yeah, that was that.
Now, we know reality TV comes with a whole lot of drama. And on episode 11, the house unfortunately voted you out. But what was one thing that the cameras didn't catch that you wish people were able to see?
I told all of them I could prove them wrong. They edited out a lot of things that made me look as a strong woman. Because when you're editing reality TV, you have to create characters based on what the person gives you. So there's a lot of things that was cut out that showed my strength, because they wanted to make me look like the island girl that was being picked on. You know what I mean? From my perspective. But when they did kick me out, which they didn't, they wanted to make me a replacement, which means they intended to bring me back, was to shake the show up, from my perspective. But I said, keep it, because I ain't do nothing for y'all to make me a replacement. So now I'm gonna leave, and then y'all could keep the rest of the show. But what everybody missed, I told all of them I was gonna prove them wrong. And that's what I'm going to do, because if you don't believe in me, I'm gonna be the underdog that everybody's gonna talk about and say, wow, Zeus really lost that one, eh?
And so now your music career really took off in 2022. Now we have Get Stupid. You're kicking off a whole movement here. You're going to have hometown concerts. You know, you're raising awareness. You're showing all of that. What's behind the vision for you?
Well, the vision, I went with Go Stupid because it was a lively song. It was summertime. And I am now in the position to be able to fund my own tour. I don't intend to sit down waiting on bookings. I intend to carry the vision and carry the Bahamian movement, the Bahamian accent, to a different level where I'll be funding my tours. When I do my tours in different cities, I'll book artists that are huge, bring them on to the show to now, you know, share fan bases, and then also bring Bahamian DJs. My whole mission for this entire thing is to bring the industry to the Bahamas and bring the Bahamas to the industry. Also being able to put myself in an influential position to affect change for the community. I'm a community person. I'm not about the clout, any of that. I'm very big on community, and I always wanted to do things to change the position of things that I consider to be problems in the country. So if I can get myself in such an influential position, I can help others, and I can be able to have a voice that's gonna affect change, because when you're influential, you control the masses. And I know my heart, and I know my intentions, and my intentions are to see Bahamians have rights, not just in the police reform market, because that's a huge platform for me when it comes to police reform, but also when it comes to being an artist, being an entertainer. It does not exist in the Bahamas. I should not have waited until I was this age or to a certain age to know that I love music. It's not enforced into the community, and I want to encourage the government to understand what putting funds behind entertainers can do for the economic standing of the country. So that's the entire movement of it's the police reform, the arts, and music, just being yourself.
And now that your season has passed and you've had time to reflect, what kinds of rules or platforms do you want to explore next? What story do you still want people to see?
The story that I want people to see, I'm not going back to TV. Okay. It was a strategic move for me, because when you're here, you're posting online and you're doing all these things, but you're hitting a wall because the algorithm only picks up what's entertaining from the country. You see how the schoolboys are going viral right now for the chains and stuff like that, and the dance and everything. You got to do a viral dance with things that are attached to the country in order to catch the viral moment. So Bodies was a strategy for me to make myself known. Once you're known, now I can control the narrative. I can carry things where I want it to go and get the world to see the Bahamas for what it is, a great place that has great talent, and also getting the Bahamas to see what I would like them to see as far as the community is concerned. I want to see the community be more taken care of. I want to see more urban renewal projects being put in place, and I want to see police reform taken to another level. And with the influence that I'm able to gain, these are the different platforms that I am actively pushing myself towards. But once I have more influence, I have more supporters, then we can make some things happen.
And a huge influence you definitely are.
Thank you.
Whether it's on stage, on screen, or on the front lines of change, Dia is doing the work and making it count. And now that we've gotten to know you a little better, Dia, we will be joined later in the show with you to perform your new single, Go Stupid. You don't want to miss that.
What's Trending is turning 1, and we want to hear from you, our amazing viewers. In a short phrase, tell us what you love about What's Trending. Just grab your phone, turn it sideways, and record a quick 15-second video. Then WhatsApp your clip to 422-6827 for a chance to be featured on the show. Let's celebrate 1 year of trending moments together. And guess what? Our friends at Commonwealth Brewery heard we're turning 1 and they're joining the party. A lucky winner will receive a gift basket of goodies from 700 Wines and Spirits just for sending in a video. So get filming, get festive, and let's keep what's trending trending. We can't wait to hear from you.
Hurry! The promotion ends September 30th.
Are you ready to witness the Princess of the Islands light up the stage?
Of course I am. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's hear it for the one and only Dia performing her latest single, Go Stupid.
Turn it up right quick for me. Turn it up in my ears so I can feel how I'm about to. Top class. Hey, let me talk my go stupid Nike check. I can show you how to do it. Be a boss, push gas like Rubens. When it come to money, I speak that fluent. 10 toes on my feet. Ain't no other gal, just me versus me. Plus Lil John wanna get in my sheets. Trying to give me money just to keep the peace. Say callin' Baba, Papa. Oops, is that your baby father? Get moolah, leave right after. Can't no tell me nada. I survive, I ain't never been boring. On a plane somewhere I soaring. Princess, but I kick the door in. Island, got him snoring. Why is trying to speak on my name? Trying to get in my, trying to get in my. And why is trying to give me their money? Trying to get in my, when they know they gotta. I sick of it. And anybody playing get dismissed. And anything I want, I get it. And anything you want, hey, yeah, I talk nice. Am I right? I don't think twice. No, I ain't gotta fight out of sight. They don't think twice. No, anything you do it proper. Plus you gotta get a little rougher. Spin heads like a helicopter. Get your own cake, cause it's on just a topper. Let me talk my go stupid Nike check. I can show you how to do it. Be a boss, push gas like Rubens. When it come to money, I speak that fluent. 10 toes on my feet. Ain't no other gal, just me versus me. Plus Lil John wanna get in my sheets. Trying to give me money just to keep the peace. Let me talk my go stupid Nike check. I can show you how to do it. Be a boss, push gas like Rubens. When it come to money, I speak that fluent. 10 toes on my feet. Ain't no other gal, just me versus me. Just Lil John wanna get in my sheets. Trying to give me money just to keep the peace. Let me talk my mother. Let me talk my. Hey. Let me talk my mother. Let me talk my mother. Let me talk my. Let me talk my. Let me talk my. It's Tia.